No one here is going to convince me that a New Orleans superstar, this dude, against Kendrick had a couple of good years, right? Lil Wayne literally was considered the best rapper alive.
Name one song that's popping right now. Name one of his biggest songs that Lil Wayne right now that's hot. Tell me.
Right now? No.
Tell me.
It's none right now.
Tell me. So I write this song.
Who
has
classics,
it?
Though.
It don't matter.
Y'all falling for it. They got y'all.
Yeah, because I was gonna say this. Cause I just
good.
Go ahead.
Because he just slid. I ain't like that.
No, hold on. Let's be honest. You could debate whether or not Kendrick's supposed to be there, but where did you get Lil Wayne's name from? That was something that the media threw out there to bother y'all.
It could have been Master P. Why not have Master P up there?
Yeah, where you get that name from? Where you get that name from?
Chris.
I'm just saying, you could have had Master P.
Making up something.
Hurricane Chris is from Atlanta. He from College Park.
He from like Baton Rouge, right?
Hurricane Chris?
Yeah.
I think he's from.
Heat makers, crack music.
Y'all now rockin' with 4 for 100. To keep it real, it's not a chore for beloved. When they say it's up, put it on the floor, they gon' love it. I popped up in all them 4 doors that they covet. All the 2-seaters, cause a few fevers. Got all the ops hot, they wonder why I'm not shot. The way we used to step on them squares like hopscotch. I'm one of them ones that God got, he stops plots. Until the clock stops, we gon' turn it up a notch. They watching the stop clock while we burning up the block. I'm still learning a lot, I son them, let them talk. I'm still letting it slide like I got my son at the park. Cause I know that we could be gunning, running from knocks, but we stop for the lesson. It's positive progression to kick it with the like-minded. Can't spend your life blinded, rewind it, arsonist behind it.
Oh, see me?
What's goody, what's goody, what's goody?
Do you see me?
Hello, hello, hello.
There's no tints in here, it's just me.
Since you put it like that.
Yeah. What you listen to on your way over here, K-Son?
What would I listen to? Again, I'm infatuated with the new Power episode. I want to see what Braden is going to do about his drug problem.
No, I don't know. This is the thing. I don't know if you should spoil. This is not a spoiler alert show.
It's not.
So we shouldn't be talking about.
If you seen the last episode, he got high.
You know what I'm gonna say?
Hey, just so you
Stu.
know, there's a show named 400 where we usually open up our shows with what were you listening to, and it typically has a song attached to it.
No, I'm tired of listening to music. Okay, I'm done. No, I'm saying F
All right, but
music.
don't spoil it. We just
It came on last week.
okay.
All right, Stu, what was you listening to?
Yo, these guys, man.
I was listening to Shift G.
I'm done with this.
and I was listening to Shift G and the new Graph album.
Say it that way, you know what?
About to have Adams here, right?
Have Adams wear his muscle shirt, make it look this good. I'm done.
But yeah, that's what I was listening to. Shift G and Graph new album, God's Timing.
Yeah, that's a dope album.
So that's it.
What was you listening to, Bigger?
Well, I was with my daughter, so I was listening to Yeba's Tiny Desk concert, the home version that she shot during the pandemic. We've been listening to it all the time. So
Who?
Yeba.
What does Yeba sing?
Yeba's Heartbreak off of Drake's album. Yeba has her own song. She's a huge star. Whatever. Why y'all keep acting seem like my selections are so out of the blue? Yeba is an amazing artist.
Yeah, act like that about my selection.
First of all, because it's the same selection.
That's not true. I've been around now.
Well,
Sure, we believe you.
I love Glorilla.
YG.
I love YG too.
Okay.
Sexy Red.
I love Sexy Red too.
I know.
But I was listening to that. I was listening to Kalani.
Oh, you did say you like Kalani.
Yeah.
You
Said that in the opener when we had the movie
Stop
theater.
trying to make it clap.
Kate Tariq was here. He was like, "Yeah, Kalani is you and her like."
Yeah.
I didn't say that. Nope, didn't say that. Just said I like Kalani. I like Kalani. You know what? Click the like and subscribe button.
Please do.
Yo, please, everybody hit the bell, hit the like and subscribe. Please, we got great content coming out moving forward. So listen, we got 30,000 subscribers.
Cheese.
We would love to add you to the list. So hit the like and subscribe button.
It's free.
Join us.
It's definitely free.
It's free.
Kalani,
And before
Red.
we start, you know, I got this nice little outfit on. This because it's from the Stewart collection. You know what I'm saying? New outfit. Sweatsuits coming out soon. I got multiple colors. I got this right now. I forgot what you.
All I'm just
The
saying.
Grinch.
Yeah,
All
you call it the
sizes?
Grinch.
The Grinch green.
You gotta call it the Grinch.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
You gotta call it the
There's
Grinch.
no way.
That's fire.
It's Christmas somewhere, baby. There
And
you
drop
go.
it on Christmas Day.
on Christmas Eve.
I was trying to drop it a little bit earlier, but if y'all say Christmas Day,
Not Christmas Day, but like
But
around
around
so people can
Christmas?
get it for Christmas.
all right. So I dropped this around Christmas. The Grinch color right here for you if you want to get this one. For
City
you.
terry
You know
cloth.
what I'm saying?
Means it's very soft.
You real, you know.
You just wrote that?
You better have all sizes, brother. Better have,
did.
stew collection can't be stew size. It gotta be every size.
I got everything.
Yeah, is
for
it all
everybody.
inclusive? Is it does it cater
It's
to
catered to everybody.
does it cater to the big guys?
Yes, I'm gonna have 3X for everybody.
I'm
You
not
said that with your
doing
other
Listen,
shirts, but you just
I know what you are. You're around the same size as me,
Wow.
so I don't have to worry about
Wow.
you.
Wow.
I'm talking about clothing wise.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So
Not
I'm not
in-
worried about you.
I had a more Kalani. Back to Kalani. No, she got a video, like a real trendy video, like a dance video. No,
You was dancing in the house.
You was dancing, you was twerking?
Nah, you wow.
That's the question.
All right, we just gonna switch. All day, pre-studio, post-studio.
You
I don't
started.
know. I don't know what's in your. I don't know what's uploaded inside your phone.
Listen,
You're out of control.
all I'm saying is you initiated it by. I'm not even gonna put it, so because only thing I could talk about, if we talk about it, it's Patreon. So what you asked for from this man, no way. And
Why do you put me in it?
Hey, can we get to the topic? Let's get to the topic,
I'm just
brother.
saying.
So,
There we
Okay.
go.
topic of the day, we're gonna talk about the Tyreek Hill situation.
Okay.
All right. What is your feeling on that?
My feelings, it's kind of mixed because Tyreek Hill could have handled it like a regular, let's be real, African American individual. How he handled it when the police knocked on his window, why he knocked on my window, and then rolled the window back up. If he wasn't who he was, he would have handled it like a regular person. So the police was very excessive, but I don't. Police was wrong. Period. I'm not saying they wasn't, but I would say Tyreek kind of initiated that with his responses to when the police pulled up on him.
Okay. Well, for me, like looking back at it, the video cam, the body cam. We talked about this. As an athlete or entertainer, you are considered a role model. And as being a role model, you have to be very careful how you handle, especially when it comes to law enforcement, because people tend to see you in that certain and in sponsorship. So I felt like for him personally, as a role model, he was a little bit irresponsible. And at the same time, I understand. Okay, I'm gonna roll my window up because yes, I'm Tyreek Hill, and I don't want to make it a public display or people to come by. But I think the way he handled it, the aggression that he came at it with, like, yo, I'm this person. I'm like, yo, I'm rolling, don't knock on my window. Like, bro, you know what this entails. You got to put your window down, give him your ID, explain to him, say, hey, Mr. Officer, I'm Tyreek Hill. I got the game right there at the Hard Rock, at the Hard Rock Stadium. I'm running a little late. I apologize for speeding, but here, let me give you the ticket. Give me my ID. You can give me the ticket. I'm going to sit here, and you don't escalate a situation that to give it to a cop to him to meet you with aggression. When you meet aggression with aggression, if you meet somebody with aggression and he give it back to you, you can't be mad at it. So you just gotta be mindful, and you are a role model, and you gotta also, and you're black, and you giving off a false sense of hope to these young black kids that think that they could do that. Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, you're a straight clout chaser, if you ask me.
Who?
Cloud chaser?
He's a clout chaser.
You
Yeah.
think so?
He decided to exploit it later on after a touchdown, right? He decided to mimic it,
Right.
like he went through something. You're not going through nothing. You only went through what you asked to be going through. Listen, you can feel how you want to feel about something, but rules are the rules, and we all know pullover rules.
Yep.
Drop those windows and those drawers. That's just the
Whoa,
way it is.
whoa.
No, I'm
Wait
sorry.
a minute, wait a
I
minute.
mean, what I meant was,
See?
Wait a
See,
minute.
do you remember? See, now you
What I
remember.
meant-
Yo.
what I meant was,
You
what I
see that,
meant
right?
was,
You see
what
how
I meant was, no one's going to be happy about being pulled over and have their day interrupted. Nobody had police stops scheduled on their schedules.
Right.
So
draws.
I get it. But he obviously took that as an opportunity to exploit that, not just in the moment, but then later on, it was proof that that's why he was doing it from the beginning. Now you want to act big and bad off of a traffic stop? You're not a gangster.
Yeah.
You're an athlete. You're not a gangster. Stop portraying a gangster and look at me. I can put my hands behind my back. If you kinky, you kinky, but that's something totally separate.
Yeah, one thing I will say, right, about that whole situation.
Kinky, you
If you
kinky.
kinky, you kinky.
That's
All right.
wow.
I'm getting a shirt that says
If you kinky, you
That's
kinky,
stupid.
but that's something separate.
Nah, but one thing I will say, right, the thing that I felt like made me look at him a little bit different is that aggression that you had with him, talking about don't knock on your window. As soon as he grabbed you out, that aggression went away. And
Yeah,
now
you're a clout chaser.
you wanted sympathy. And that's something that you got to be mindful of. And like I said, you got to, as a black man and even a celebrity, you have to always be mindful of the law, because we don't get those luxuries and those, we don't get that. We definitely don't.
No, we don't. We don't get to just pose as a gangster for an interaction and then live our lives and go back to it. And even I hear that he's even calling for the suspension of the cop.
Nah, they put him on desk duty after
Put
the
him on, of
investigation.
course, we go for who he was. But the way I say, when I see
Which
now,
is even more entitlement. Like, come on, man.
but they're going to do it because it was Tyreek Hill, right? And that's after the fact. But a regular schmo like myself and all of us, I'm being real. What he did, when you look really like, bro, was it that deep? Like, it was a traffic stop. Roll down your windows, put your hands on the damn steering wheel, and that's it. Done. All that
agree.
extra antics, and then like Stu said, now they pull you out the car. What did he really expect? Because now, at that moment, those police officers run the show.
Yeah.
You are not the star on this field. You know what I'm saying? You're not the star. You know what I'm
You're
saying?
not an MVP, brother.
At all. They run it. So what they say goes. It's unfair, but it's the truth of what it has been. And you are a star at the end of the day. And I'm not even going for the role model thing, bro. They would just make a what's the word I'm looking for?
Example
out of you just because of your star. So do you think you're above the law? Oh no, we will beat you down like Joe Smoke. So come on. So I think Tyreek
then
handled that horrible.
it was a couple other football players that got Calais Campbell also got detained for a little bit. So like I said, you bring other people into the fold that didn't need to be involved in it.
Exactly. So
Yeah, so what was your take?
I think people have freedom of speech, right? You got freedom of all that. And they have rights. Everybody has rights, right? You have the right to do whatever you want. But you also have the right to remain silent. Right? So at the end of the day, like, I think there's a lane and there's a space for everybody. And,
pull over to the right lane.
Yeah, and I know everybody, like, I don't remember which one of you guys said it earlier. It was like, oh, well, the officer was definitely wrong, right? So I would have said that if it wasn't initiated from the beginning, right? Because if you come at me with aggression, I don't know where this stop is going, right? If the stop is going from, hey, roll down your windows, whatever the case is, get your driver's license, whatever, and then we go about our business, then that's fine. But once whoever is the initiator of that, whatever,
Aggression.
I'm a man, right? Yes, as a man inside the uniform, or I'm a man that's sitting inside that car. Once you meet me with that type of energy, there's a cause and effect.
Yeah.
So what Tyreek Hill did essentially was, I feel like before the video came out, they made it seem like he was detained unlawfully before the thing, and then obviously the police now they basically appease everybody and they put out the body cameras or whatever. But people are gonna critique, right? What he should have done. Oh, the cop should have just let him roll the window up and not give his ID and drive off. So Tyreek Hill could roll his window up and say, you know what, I'm not doing this. I got a game to go to, and just go.
Yeah.
Like, you got to think about the alternative there, right? Like
Yeah.
let's look at it factually. If the cop stops him and say, how you doing, he roll the window down, boo, 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 let me get your driver's license, registration, insurance, and the guy just rolls the window up, and Tyreek Hill is on the phone, and he's like, brother, I'm out of here. I got a game to go to. So the cop just go, well, that's Tyreek Hill. Let him go.
Yeah.
Right?
That's
It's
not
Tyreek Hill day. So I think we gotta understand what we're asking, right? Because these would be the same people that if the cops saw the football players all doing that and they wasn't getting tickets, but it'll be corruption.
Yep.
Now it'd be corruption. So if you do it for somebody else,
You gotta do
then
it for
everybody else.
Yeah.
yo, bro, you got to eat your supplements right now, bro, and not for nothing. I don't call on anybody paying those expensive fines because I myself am a victim of numerous tickets.
Like I said,
I'm about to go outside and check and see if my
windows
car is
down.
outside right now. 'Cause one time I came out there
down.
and I had me a set of Uggs on the front of my Lexus. And I didn't know that it was my Lexus, but I thought it was similar. And I was like, oh, man, this fool didn't pay his tickets or something.
Got him.
And I pressed the toot toot, and it was my car.
Basically.
And just so you know, you can't throw that boot out. I tried it.
We all been a victim.
But I
of
think
the
he was
yellow.
wrong. I think he was wrong just simply because you escalated the situation and then you want people to feel away. And I know, listen, being black, so I'll say this because most people might not get to this part. They might just hate me for all the stuff I said before that. But being black is hard. Being stopped by the police, we understand the history of it. We understand that sometimes people say like, oh, like I know you said earlier, like, oh, sir, you want to talk? You don't have
Not
to
say that.
You don't have to.
No,
say that.
I didn't say you had to say it.
I'm just saying.
I
You
didn't say
don't,
you had to say it, but I was just saying.
I'm just escaping for the people out there and
Cause I ain't
because
say-
people may say like, you know, I don't apologize. You don't even have to
you
apologize
don't
for
gotta.
speeding.
You're right, but I was just saying if ideally in a magic fictional world,
I'm just saving.
if you wanted
I'm just
to move
saving the people out
faster.
there in the comments who are going to say that sounds like whatever. I'm just saving for them. Even if I don't want to say nothing, if I want to say up your butthole or whatever, I want to curse you out or say whatever I want to say to you. Fair enough, but understand that every action
It's a
is
reaction.
a reaction, and I don't know what you think fitting to happen if you was driving around in your car. Like,
How much often are we the people who have made it, who are not the stereotype, who have made it past that, like get to pretend to be that? That's just weird to
That's
me.
weird.
I don't want the interaction, man. I've had
Tell the truth. As soon as the police sirens come behind me, I understandably get nervous. Like, I start thinking about like, do I got any warrants? It's sorry, but
How
that
you know if you don't know if you got any warrants, bro?
a lot of times people have
Now
just
you
the
know you
parents.
got warrants. You just didn't take care of it.
man, I don't know if it could be. I don't know if I can work on the show with you no more.
No, but you know what it is.
The
Nah,
FBI
but-
raids.
But it's just the fact that as soon as the police sirens stop an average person, I'm saying you like, it's always
By the
that,
time he gets to my car, I am completely naked with my clothes on top of the dash.
That was a drawers off part.
That's what I'm saying.
Drop your windows and your drawers.
Neatly folded on top of the dashboard, hands on the palms of hands on the roof, on the ceiling.
You say you
Get
ain't
it
gotta worry about no
sexy.
weapons on me.
Get
You say
it
you ain't-
sexy.
twerk.
you say you ain't got to worry about no weapons on me.
There's more than one way to pay a ticket.
You trying to give me a citation? Oh man.
You won't catch me doing it. No, I'm not arguing.
So
with
the moral of the story is,
you. No, listen. You got a right to do whatever you want to, and so do other people to respond back to that. And,
Don't be mad when their response is
Matches
harder than your
yours.
response.
yeah.
Cause you ain't the star.
all right, we're going
I'm the captain of this ship.
we gonna flip it. We gonna flip to another topic. Now again, this is opinion based. So for all y'all people out there that's gonna get upset about all this, we really don't care about it because it's our opinion.
Yeah, I
No, I
don't.
never kill you. I don't think you should. Don't.
Oh, what's the name,
I
man?
know you dodged.
I ain't dodged nothing.
You dodged the
Matrix. I call
Yeah,
you Neo.
yeah, Matrix too. You know what I mean?
Neo.
All right,
You
we're
are
gonna
the
talk
one.
about the Super Bowl, right? The halftime selection this year's Super Bowl
Damn Jay.
in New Orleans.
Oh man.
You doing that
Damn,
too?
Jay. Well, I don't know if Jay really made the decision.
You know you don't. I
don't
know.
Kendrick
Nobody
Lamar.
do. I don't know how we keep
No,
blaming.
I know why they blame, but it's a reason why they blame Jay for some strength. It's
'Cause
something
he's-
that
I
we
got
know.
reasonable doubt.
There you go.
See what I did there?
I'm
See
saying,
what I did
but okay.
He's the face. There's no one else that you could sit there and you could attach that situation to. So if you don't have no one like we have on the show, when you're the face, everything that goes wrong goes to you. And just so happens that, in my honestly opinion, I don't think it was a bad decision. I think it was the right decision to have Kendrick Lamar on the show.
I don't know.
The halftime show. Let's be for real. At this whole year is Kendrick Lamar year. It is.
Mad albums got pushed back to
Back.
2025.
This is
because
Kendrick Lamar. Yeah.
All I know is that every race, creed, color,
Yeah.
gender, everything. When we went to Vegas, when they dropped that joint in the pool, not like us,
Of course.
the whole place
So,
went crazy.
so it's only right and it's only fair to give it to him. And I understand that Lil Wayne is from New Orleans, right? I get it. That's dope, and it's true. Great. But at the end of the year, Kendrick Lamar deserves that spot at the biggest stage of the NFL. That halftime show that we all looked at. It would be unfair to not have him up there for Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne is not he's active, but he didn't have that kind of effect that Kendrick Lamar had.
But
This year, he just didn't. Listen, it's not about this year. Like, Lil Wayne has been inactive for a while. He's getting back into the groove of making music or whatever the case may be. But like I said, Kendrick Lamar, it's his year. And also, he puts on a dope stage performance. Super dope.
What pertaining to that?
No, it's not just
one?
not. It's not about you.
I'm asking.
No, I'm saying you got to go on Amazon Prime and you go watch Kendrick Lamar concert. No, I'm telling you.
Dope. No, it was dope.
I'm telling you. That's
That was the first time I saw him.
But I'm asking, is it just because of his last one on Amazon Prime that we all seen, or his stage presence prior to that?
No,
I'm
but
not a Kendrick fan.
listen,
I'm not a Kendrick fan or
what you
hater.
thinking. Hold on, let me say. Mom, mean to cut you off. What you're looking at is when he brought everybody up on the stage for that Amazon. I'm talking about. I'm not talking about that performance. I'm talking about that other performance when he was in there and he did a world tour.
Yeah.
Okay.
The world tour performance, if you watch it on Amazon Prime, is super dope.
Okay.
Super dope.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, he has the stage presence. He has a great performance that he could possibly give, and it's this year. So it's all the stars are aligned. And I'm sorry that Lil Wayne, some people quote unquote say Lil Wayne should have been up there, but like, let's be for realistic. If it was like, it's Lil Wayne again. I'm not saying he's.
It could have been Elton John. Let's be honest.
Come on.
Let's be honest. It's the Super Bowl.
It's the Super Bowl.
And
You gotta give it to the person. That's like the Grammys. You gotta give it to the person that's the most hottest right now, especially that.
But Usher wasn't the last. Was Usher the hottest?
Yes, he was running the residency.
I'm just asking the question. So I don't know. I'm gonna.
Do you?
I'm
making me take
have you
my
been
shades
able
off,
to
bro.
get around
You
the city?
See me, brother.
I'ma see you.
See me, because you're not. No one here is going to convince me that a New Orleans superstar, this dude against Kendrick had a couple of good years, right? Lil Wayne literally was considered the best rapper alive.
Name one song that's popping right now. Name
Well,
one
I'm
of
not
the
talking
biggest
about right
songs that Lil Wayne right now that's hot. Tell me.
Right now, no.
Tell me.
It's none right now.
Tell me. So I write this
But
song.
he got
Who has
classics
it?
though.
It
Y'all
don't
going?
matter.
Y'all falling for it. They got y'all.
Yeah, because I was gonna say this. Cause I just
Good.
Oh,
Go
go
ahead. You
go
good?
ahead.
Because he just slid. I ain't like that.
No, hold on. Let's be honest. You could debate whether or not Kendrick's supposed to be there, but where did you get Lil Wayne's name from? That was something that the media threw out there to
Why
bother
would
y'all.
they?
It could have been Master P. Why not have Master P up there?
Yeah, where you get that name from? Where you get that name
Hurricane
from?
Chris.
I'm just saying you could have had Master
Just
P.
making up something. Yeah,
Come
like
on. Hurricane Chris is from Atlanta. He from College
He
Park.
from like Baton Rouge, right?
Hurricane Chris?
Yeah.
I think
know
he's
that?
from College Park or something. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. He's from. I thought
Let's
he was
look
from
it up.
Atlanta. Yeah.
No, it's not.
No,
I'm
he
just
is
saying,
from
y'all
Louisiana. He is
fell
from
for it.
Louisiana, 'cause I think he
Y'all
was
fell
talking
for
about-
it. This the same media. This the same people who told you that Jay-Z was doing something wrong for participating in selecting the halftime show. And then he did something wrong last time because 50 wasn't allowed. 50 didn't come, right?
No,
Or-
50 was there.
Yeah,
Game wasn't there.
The game
The
was.
game.
Okay, and then now,
Eminem wasn't invited, right? Something like
so
that.
every time we
Eminem
turn
was
around,
No, he wasn't
but you
invited.
do realize that without Jay-Z or any Rock Nation or whatever is going on, that Elton John and Pink is doing next year, right? You know that, right? You know Pink is doing next year, right?
It's true.
It's over.
You might as well
we
have
going
some-
back
we-
to
or get Taylor
we going
Swift.
to Post Malone. We going to It's not what you think, bro. So
but I get it. But we ain't talking about in 2022.
nah, y'all dividing
We
us.
are-
You allowing them to divide us.
divide us. How we talking about two black?
Because now you
artists.
arguing against Lil Wayne like there's something wrong with Lil Wayne or Lil
there
Wayne
something
is
wrong?
better than or Lil Wayne is better than. But this whole topic has been given to you, spoon fed to you by, like you said, why not Master P?
Yeah.
Master P runs
This is
New
why,
Orleans.
I think this is why we don't cover these topics because it's like a bait. I feel like we're getting bait.
Yeah, I always feel like that.
Well, it's nothing wrong with that. Because in all reality, I feel that something like this, it's going to be a lot of different angles, and I feel I respect.
Why not Hurricane Chris?
Okay, anyway,
Hey, baby.
I'm gonna get Turk.
Hey,
We
hey,
just might as well just have Turk up
Right?
there. Let's get Turk
Here's what we
and Manny Fresh.
We in the club. Holla.
we're gonna get Birdman up there.
here's
too.
what
Yeah,
here's
all
here's
cash
what
money.
the actual topic should be.
Juvenile.
How much of Not Like Us can get played at the Super Bowl?
That's
A lot of it.
I would say this. Then this is why.
It's very
And this is why I said from the beginning, his stage performance is crazy. Like him to put on a stage performance is not going to be just like no regular him up there rapping. No, he's going to put on a show.
Did he come out there? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Did he come out there in Beyonce's one before?
I'm
when
not
she
sure.
When she
I'm
did
not
the
too
Super
sure.
Bowl?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I can't remember
But
right now. at
he
this
does
moment.
make a good point because, of course, is he gonna every song that Kendrick gonna pull up is gonna be diss tracks.
No, it's
No,
not.
I'm just
Bro,
saying.
you don't listen
Not-
to his music. Just
no,
say you're not.
No. I listen to the song. I'm not a Kendrick fan. I'm not gonna say
Okay.
it, tell you, but I would say Lil Wayne has a longer portfolio, pause, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Than Kendrick to a Lil Wayne could throw out hit after hit, classic hits is hit
See,
after
they
hit
got
after
you.
hit.
They got you.
Yeah, exactly.
They got
At the
you.
end of the day, but
They got
and I accept
They
that.
got you.
But I'm not gonna say Kendrick had great year, but his biggest, mind you, Kendrick was on a lot of people's radars.
Yeah, he was
but
at Beyonce's.
See, okay.
he
Well,
was.
like I said, I
you. Which should disqualify him
Why? He was a guest.
because he just touched the stage.
What I said is if you touch the stage.
No, I'm just saying. You just if you can remember that, someone else does too. So
Like I
yeah,
said.
I think that should actually move them back. But that's the point. It's not within our control. And naming other people who we think should have been there, blaming it on the state. Y'all are making this all up.
Can I say something?
Great
yeah.
conversation.
Why does it have to be so one track? Why Kendrick couldn't have
Brought out Lil Wayne.
brought out Lil Wayne and brought out all the New Orleans rappers?
But you see, that's the thing that people don't feel or realize, and that's it right there.
'Cause
That
LA
could have been another play.
Because LA did it.
They
They did it with all the LA people. They brought out Eminem, who's not from LA, but they had all Aftermath people. They had 50 Cent. They had a whole bunch of, things that had nothing to do with LA.
Yeah, but like I said, again, we never. But I think too.
And they didn't have Kendrick on that one.
See,
or the game.
and this is I think too probably will ruin it, right? Because the fact that we sitting here saying, why don't he bring it? Now we looking at like maybe it's a force if you do bring him out on the stage, and
Yeah.
then you ruin the whole surprise because we sitting here debating about
Surprise, Lil
yeah,
Wayne!
yeah,
You
Lil
know
Wayne.
he only
Yeah,
did that
because
Yeah.
because now we looking in the
lollipop.
contents of like is this a makeup? We just trying to
he only
band
did
this
that
up.
I'm
'cause,
saying,
yeah.
but they looking at they even talking about, oh, Jay really got beef with Drake and
don't-
I'm
it ain't got
not
nothing to
saying
do
that.
with
I'm
that.
not saying, but people gonna
Stop
look
blaming
at.
Brooklyn for everything that go wrong in the world, y'all.
Yeah,
No, I'm just saying that
we great out here. We the greatest.
He is right though.
Brooklyn is the greatest.
I love Christmas, but yeah, but like I was
The
saying,
Grinch, baby. I'm gonna put you in the Grinch outfit too. Don't worry about it.
Make him tie the shirt.
No, I have a question for you, right? I have a question. Since y'all went back and forth for a while. If let's pretend Lil Wayne does, let's say tomorrow Kendrick goes, I gracefully bow out. It's too much noise around it. Lil Wayne is a great. You can have it,
I love
right?
it.
Right? They give it to him, right? Let's say it happens. What Lil Wayne songs are we playing at the Super Bowl?
Didn't I say that?
Oh man.
what you mean? Is most recent? All
What-
this is,
what-
No. What you said? I mean, what are we playing?
we can play lollipop. We can play we.
Lollipop.
no, not lollipop. I'm talking- I can tell this.
You've been wilding the whole day. Yeah. All right.
No,
All right, guys.
Get this man a margarita.
Tell the truth, I'm being real. We can really play, honestly. Well, my favorite Lil Wayne.
You just was
The Carter 2.
riding.
I think the Carter 2 album. I think
No,
my
you
favorite.
can't play
Wait,
an
an
album at the Super
You
Bowl.
gotta play classic hits
Yo, you
that
can't.
way you go
so
formulate
so
for
you
everybody.
was just riding all that, and he
I
actually
like a
discussed
milli.
it.
About a milli. You can play that. Or
Stop,
6 foot,
stop,
7
stop.
foot, 8 foot.
See now,
He gonna bring out, what you call
the
it?
conversation has
Corey
switched into he's not good enough to do it.
I'm not saying that. I'm
I
just
know
saying. I'm
you're
just saying.
not.
What tracks
I
would you like
know.
to hear?
Stop. Y'all getting dragged
Yo.
in. Y'all just getting sucked
Yo,
into
we
this
love Lil
black
Wayne.
on black
Listen,
crowd.
listen, we
I
love
love Lil
Wayne.
Wayne.
We love Lil Wayne.
I just told y'all I was listening to some new, well, not the, it's new to me, Carter 5.
Yeah, like I said.
No, Wayne got a crazy discography, and I'm not saying that. I'm just saying what songs would we like, and it's only because, and the reason I was asking the question, so that I know a lot of people get past
now,
it.
look.
No, I'm saying I'm definitely looking at because I'm saying
The reason I asked the question, right? Let me tell you why I posed it, right? It was a setup.
With names.
It was a setup, right? The reason I posed the question was because the Super Bowl is not for just the urban community. It goes back to what Bika kind of said earlier, right? If you eliminate the entire map, then what you do is you take it back to people start complaining about what happens, and now you get a genre that we don't got nothing to do with. Some random person at halftime that we don't feel that the reason that we supposedly have a foot at the table, right, a seat at the table, is putting out.
We can't get along,
music,
brother.
yeah.
We just can't get along. We just,
You know what I mean?
we just,
Yeah.
Because Wayne could headline it, right? Wayne would have headlined it, and we'd have been fine with it, and nobody would have said nothing.
Or-
but then somebody would have argued, right? Somebody would have argued, well, what about Master P?
Yeah. Or you know what could have been the play?
Hey,
Yeah,
baby.
Kendrick Lamar said, "Yo, listen, I'm gonna be one of," because usually they have multiple artists performing at the Super Bowl. Kendrick Lamar could have been the first wave to let people know that he's going to be performing. Later on, it could have been XYZ.
What if you got an album coming? Because you probably got an album coming out. What if Wayne is on that joint? They got a crazy track that's gonna kill the rest.
This
of
is
it. 'Cause I ain't got
see,
time
we
for that either.
killing everything. We not leaving
And
nothing
since
out.
when has region been tied to performer? Like, this is brand new. This is a lie. This whole story is a lie.
So
They announced Kendrick, and instead of just saying Kendrick's doing the Super Bowl, it's but.
So question. So if they would have had the Super Bowl in New York, who would you really expect to headline?
I really don't care.
I'm just saying.
J. Cole.
I want to see Janet Jackson come back.
I'm lying.
See if them joints come back out.
But like,
I don't care.
What I'm saying is,
but you got to think
Round
about it.
two.
A lot of
Wardrobe
stars,
malfunction?
If they have it in Brooklyn or New York,
Gucci.
everyone's gonna expect Jay-Z to come on stage.
At this stage of his career, I don't think so.
I'm just saying,
Maybe.
or Fabulous, or whomever. You are going to expect
Don't do Fab
a
like that.
artist.
Yeah.
I'm just saying you're going
Don't
to
do Fab
Oh,
like
never,
that.
brother.
Don't do
They're not
Fab
giving.
like that.
I love Fab, but mainstream is not going to give Fab the
Yeah.
halftime Super Bowl.
I just threw artists out there, right?
I'm feeling you.
You a munch.
Cardi B, right? Nah.
Cardi B, they would give the
give it to
halftime to. Did they give it to her?
I think they would.
They would.
Yeah, they would.
She a
She
big enough
big
household
enough.
name. Yeah.
But like I'm saying, they're gonna always associate the hometown with the artist.
no,
that's
that's
not
not a thing.
Usher don't live in Vegas.
It's not a thing. I'm just saying,
Let me
this
see.
whole thing has been like,
Probably live in Vegas now.
No, Lady Gaga. I'm saying like Lady Gaga, she did it. I don't think they
don't
would
let
like
them
where she
get to
from.
your mind, brother. Don't let them get to your
Like
mind.
I said, we ruin it. We just can't
This is
enjoy.
black on black crime
we
right
can
here.
never enjoy nothing because everybody.
Because
feel
now
like
we
they
got to
should have
weigh
opinion.
Wayne's career versus somebody else's career because they brought up that name. Why?
But this is media, brother. It's what it is, man.
But we don't have to be the people that.
See, Lady Gaga did it, and she from New York.
And she did it in what state?
Performed Super Bowl 2017 in Houston.
Okay.
Why they ain't have Beyonce?
Yeah,
Why
yeah,
they-
yeah. That was
Yeah,
Beyonce's year.
yeah.
Oh.
And you know what? Let me not say her name wrong because
We had Slim
the
Thug
Beehive-
up there.
Yeah, like, yeah, like.
Beehive will get you.
Beehive will get you.
But she did it too. But she didn't do it in. Did she do it in her hometown? Texas?
She may have, but it's when did we make up this stuff?
What about
I'm
you?
sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm not
All
gonna
right,
keep.
so hold on.
repeating
So
myself.
these are the last. So 2014. Okay. All right. 2014. It was Bruno Mars, which was dope. That was a good one.
Yeah, it was good.
Where is he from? No. We don't have to go
I
no
think he's
further
from
than that.
Hawaii.
Yeah. Right.
Think of Amari?
No,
from
what I'm
Hawaii.
saying
Bruno Mars
is
is from Hawaii.
Bruno Mars performing proves the point that region has nothing to do with performer.
All right. He was smoking out the window. See what I did there? Nobody got that. All right.
I did.
All right. All right. Katy Perry did 2015 with Lenny Kravitz and Missy Elliott. That's a crazy combination. Oh, Bruno Mars did it with the Red Hot Chili Peppers. 2016, Coldplay, Beyonce, and Bruno Mars.
See, like I said, 'cause I had multiple
2017, Lady
people.
Gaga. She did it
So
for
let's
Dolo.
keep complaining about the black people that's on there.
2018, Justin Timberlake with the Tennessee Kids.
Got
2019,
your
Maroon
mind,
5.
brother.
Travis Scott and Maroon
your
5.
mind.
Yeah, Travis Scott is universally.
Yeah,
big.
yeah, no, but I'm Maroon 5. I wouldn't have picked. I wouldn't know that combo. This was big right here. 2020, Shakira, Jennifer Lopez, Bad Bunny, J Balvin, and Emmy Munoz.
In what state?
Who even knows? But
Exactly.
you got Shakira. You got
Exactly.
Shakira and Bad Bunny on the same
Exactly.
stage. You lit. And 2021 was The Weeknd. And The Weeknd's from Canada, so that just
Yeah,
eliminates.
definitely eliminates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But man, it's good conversation, man.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it is. I like
Sucks.
talking about it. Why.
Because here's the thing.
Why?
You draw an arbitrary line in the sand, and then people jump on either side. And that's the problem. You just made that up. This wasn't even a thing. Instead of just celebrating, we went right into, because of the region, that matters.
Where's Patti LaBelle from? Because at the end of the day, if we got to one of her states, Patty got to do one of these Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Come on.
Get Patty out here.
But it's good conversation. But the reason why Lil Wayne still have a lot of hard fans out there too. You gotta think about it. You don't think Lil Wayne fans with
They
the
got your mind,
Yeah,
brother.
baby.
Got
I
my
think
mind.
you tripping, my brother. Like I
Nah,
said,
man.
we you know what
I love it, bro.
I feel like people stuck in
Don't
Just-
say the past.
no an
Okay.
urban community, right? And we stuck on what we want to be stuck on, and we not seeing the bigger picture. The bigger picture is that the fact that we have representation, and not just any kind of representation, a dope artist of representation for us, and that's how we should be looking at it. Not looking at it like, oh, it should be this person. That's not our job, or we have no clue, or we don't petition to see who we get up there. The fact that we have somebody that's representing us that is hot.
Could I ask y'all
I love the
question?
Black Lives Matter, but I still
No.
want Lil Wayne up there.
Could I ask,
All that is great,
could I ask an arbitrary
sure.
question though? Do we honest? All right, we talked about the gossip part of it, right? Realistically, but does anybody know how the artist is actually picked?
No. No.
That's why I said we don't know how this thing
no,
goes.
we
So
don't.
I know everybody's like J. I mean, it make me know everything.
it's a reason why they're saying Jay. They
No.
I said because he's just the face, the only
So-
person
so-
you know.
So you mean so
if Roger Goodell said, "Yo, we
so-
picking him," you gonna go to
so
Roger
you
Goodell?
mean to tell me, okay, so Taylor Swift ain't picking. She's a huge name. So they just picked Jay-Z name out of. It's a reason why they picked Jay-Z name. They don't just say, you know what? We're just gonna pick a figurehead to say we're gonna point the finger at.
That's what it is.
That's no way. I would never believe that.
All right, so all these years-
they just picked Jay-Z.
All right, my thing is this: all these years when we had all these artists come up and we never before Jay-Z got up there, right? We sat there and no one said nothing.
So
Nothing. What did you say besides this point before this Super Bowl here?
I said that.
All right, then. So then why are we talking now?
Exactly.
One person. You didn't say Roger Goodell nothing.
You just proved my point. It's the reason because
'Cause
Jay-Z
Because
is Jay-Z a part of the
proved
committee?
my point.
No,
You
no,
proved
no.
my point.
Is
You
Jay-Z
just
part of
only know
no,
one person,
is
and that's all
Jay-Z
you
a
go
part of
off
the
of.
committee?
You know one person that's
Good
black.
question.
You
Is
know one
Jay-Z a
person
part of
that's
the
black.
committee?
You
But
just
is
know one
Jersey-
person that's
I'm
black.
gonna read-
Is Jay-Z a part of the committee though?
I'm gonna read this because I googled it while you guys were arguing. Who chooses the halftime show for the Super Bowl? Okay, just Google. Blaming it on Google. Jay Cicero, president and CEO of the Greater New Orleans Sports Foundation.
You said Jay-Z-Zero?
No, Super Bowl host committee member explained it is the NFL's decision alone for the entertainment for the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Okay, Roger Goodell.
Okay.
There you go. I'm saying.
Roger Goodell.
I'll tell you why they chose Jay-Z.
That's
I'll
what
tell
I'm
you
saying.
why they chose Lil Wayne. I'll tell you why this whole story is a story.
Why you assuming?
Because, no, I'm not assuming. This is...
So
you
know.
assumed that Jay-Z was the problem.
I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I said, why did they pick Jay-Z? That's
You
what
said
I
they
said.
had to have picked him for a reason.
That's what I said. So they had to pick Jay-Z for. I'm like, why did they pick his name out the hat? I didn't know why. I just said, why would they pick his name?
Got you, bro.
I'm just saying.
You been got, my brother.
Nah,
I think right now.
I asked her. I like the legitimate question.
Okay, hold on. So I got something else right here, right? I'm reading this right here. And it says the Super Bowl, I can't speak for this year specifically, but the Super Bowl halftime show for Los Angeles and Las Vegas, the most Super Bowl reason has been the host city comes up with a short list and they bring it to the NFL. The NFL has various boards, and you know someone who's on the board that is extremely famous is Jay-Z, and they have to agree.
So Jay-Z was on the board.
Man, yo, cut this off. I'm out of here, brother. I'm out of here.
No,
I'm out of here. Yo, we got things to do today. You know what? This is. you know, I don't want to say where we are because by the time this come out, it may not be that time. But we have an event to go to today, and I just want to say thank you to everybody who's been here.
Click
Thank
like
you for
and
keep
subscribe.
watching. Click like and subscribe because you
I
know
don't
what?
know how many of y'all hung out with us while we had this arbitrary argument. But while y'all did hang out with us, we appreciate you guys. We're probably
The
gonna stay.
halftime show
So-
was stolen from A Living Color. That's the facts.
That is true.